Thousands of people think about starting a new business, but only a relatively small percentage go ahead. If you speak to people that have been through the business startup process, you will probably find that it is challenging and rewarding in equal measures. While some people may be a little daunted about the risk and uncertainty involved in starting a business, others are attracted by the glamour and appeal of successful role models. But business startup isn't about being the next Richard Branson or the next Michelle Mone. It's about being the real you. Entrepreneurship can be an adventurous career choice, and conducting the right preparation and taking the right advice can help you get your business off to the right start.
My experience of starting a business is that it's incredibly rewarding because everything you do, even the really long hours, are leading you to the end result. I used to work 60-hour weeks for my previous employer, and at certain times I felt like all my hard work was for nothing. Now I never resent the 6 a.m. wake-up calls or my inability to switch off at the end of the night, because I love my job and I love the challenges it presents me each day.
A useful framework for thinking about business startup is the MARE model. This encourages us to take a systematic look at our motivation, abilities, ideas, and resources. Most people have a reasonable idea of what they want to do, and this will get tested and developed during the market research and business planning stages. So let's take a look at the other areas. If you've been thinking about starting a business but don't know where to begin, let's start by looking at your motivation. What is it that attracts you to starting a business? For some, it may be the potential to make a lot of money and retire early. There are plenty of examples of people that have achieved exactly that. For others, though, it may be a matter of independence, the chance to work for yourself, and the flexibility of choosing the hours you work. So, a good first step is to think about your motivation and set yourself some clear goals.
My number one tip for motivation is to have goals in your life, just goals and never give up, ever give up, and have an icon in your life and have a good friends and surround yourself with positive people, with successful people, and ask for their advice, ask for 30 minutes of your time to discuss your business idea, and maybe they will be able to help you with contacts and maybe some support.
A next step might be to think about your abilities and skills. Consider what you are good at, as well as areas where you may need to develop your skills. Business is a long-term proposition, so do take the time to invest in yourself and gain confidence in key business areas such as finance, marketing, and operations.
The world is constantly changing, and the business world along with it. And so, as business owners, it's really important to make sure that you keep your skills up. So whether it's technical skills like accounting or marketing or bookkeeping, or perhaps softer skills like handling difficult conversations or negotiating, whatever it is, make sure you go out there and you develop your knowledge in these new skills in order to further your business. Because in fact, it's been proven that businesses that do ensure that they keep their skills up to date tend to be a lot more successful.
Finally, you need to think about resources. This might include premises, supplies, people, expertise, and most importantly, money. It's imperative that you raise sufficient funds to give you time to establish the business. These are likely to come from personal resources, loan funding, and in some circumstances, grant funding. Needless to say, adequate funding is key to the success of your business.
If you're looking for advice for business, if you go and look on the Yes website, they'll also be able to signpost you to other people that can help. PSYPD, for example, are very helpful in setting me up in business, and Yes is a great way to signpost you to different resources that you can access.
So, having considered your motivation, abilities, ideas and resources, you have many of the ingredients in place for a successful business startup. Now you need to think about the recipe. Taking the time to compile a meaningful and compelling business plan is a key part of the process. There are a number of templates and other resources available to help you, but why not begin by listening to our webinar on effective business planning? In summary, business startup can be an exciting and rewarding career choice, but do make sure you understand the risks and rewards involved and take the right advice.
If you want to take a positive first step, come in and speak to one of our advisors. They have the skills and experience to help you make the decisions that are right for you.